It's Morrow Mondays and we're here with Hell Followed, and let's follow up with some free facts. And we've got the title of the episode is from Revelation 68 from the Bible. So I will swear on a stack of Catholic Bibles, as Jackie says later down the line. We've also got the death of Isaiah Alvarez in his second appearance in the entire show, and we've also got the first MC Summit, which is 3 or more charters having a meeting, because you know what, if you did 2, I think that would be very cheap. A summit is a summit where there's loads of people, not just 2 charters where SAMCRO...
Where we group together, brothers.
Not where SAMCRO show up and say, right, Indian Hills guys, you are getting patched over because fucking Clay wants it. You know, that's not a summit. But anyway, we dive into the review, and it's the morning after. Jackie boy is burying Cone out in the middle of, where is it, the forest?
Some isolated area.
You know, you don't want anyone to find the body. Tara looks down at the blood and then like starts to throw up, and then she's greeting, she's breaking into tears. We cut to the clubhouse. We've got Clay and the gang. We've got Gemma. Everyone's there but Jax, which everyone's fucking bothered about. We've got Cameron, who's got fingers rammed up his ass from about 20 members of the club, trying to keep the artery intact. Chibs comes out, explains the situation, that it hit a femoral artery and it's not looking good for him. Unser then shows up the back door, and did you ever, like, when did they ever use this back door?
I don't know, you knew there was a back door.
I'm pretty sure Unser shows up in like season 4 through the back door. Maybe it's just Unser's door.
Yeah, maybe it's a specific door for Unser.
He's not allowed a foot at the table, but you know, he's allowed all that stuff. But Unser basically going ballistic about the fact that there was Nords killed in Charmin, and then he says about the whole fact that the Mayans and the Nords are the away team, and then Clay comes out with a great line, but you're rooting for the home team, Chief. And it was brilliant. It was like, Ron Perlman, mate, are you going to get quote of the episode? No, but Unser's like, you gotta come down to the station house, answer a few questions. And then Tig's like, you're not going alone. I think I'll keep him safe. I think that was great for Unser. What do you think?
Unser's the man. Unser, fucking big Unser, man. Up the Unser.
Up the Unser is right, man. I think episode 10 is more of his MVP episode, but he's underrated, isn't he?
Underrated, underused.
Goddamn right, man. But Gemma then proceeds to leave as soon as Clay leaves, after he said right no, and then Tig's like, this is why I beat hookers, after he basically has to give up and just go with Gemma. And then Jax is there. Jax has got his hair soaking, and then that basically shows Gemma that, well, fuck, he must have been there all night. And I think Gemma and Tig are within their rights here to kind of go through Jax. I know they don't know about Cone, but that's the point. They don't know about Cone. And the club needed supplies. What do you think about that?
Well, they think the club need Jax's help, and he's too busy off sleeping with Tara, so I guess so.
Tara? Oh, what a name, but and then Tig like steps on Jax's bike, and he kind of bottles it.
Get your foot off my bike, Tig.
Never forget your purse for the first priority. No, that one? No, but like, I don't understand. Do you not feel like Tig, especially season 1 Jax, would have his number? Even though soon he doesn't, but you get what I'm saying? Do you feel like Tig would batter him?
He should, like, shouldn't he? Fuck me, it's Tig. It's Tiggy. But then again, it's the same guy that likes to take up the ass for trannies, so who knows?
Is there any proof that Tig was taking up the ass? It was more him taking...
That doesn't really matter, man. What way he was fucking going, it's just wrong.
I'd say one's worse than the other, but we've got Clay. He discovers that Darby is in custody. What are you going to say about taking up the ass?
Forget it.
Well, go for it. The floor is yours.
No, it's just one's worse than the other, apparently.
You think so? I think it is.
So hold on, if I argued that Nux guy was doing it in prison, was gay, but then outside wasn't, I don't even fucking know.
You don't even know what you're going for there. But anyway, right, then we get this scene where like Darby's in jail, and then like he's slabbering the Hale, and then like Hale like pushes him to the ground, and then he says like wetback, and then Unser's like, you do know my wife is of a darker skin.
Doesn't slabber, he whacks him.
Yeah, but
he attacks Hale.
It's a verbal back and forth.
It's not a verbal, it's a physical assault.
Yeah, and then I just said he pushes him to the ground.
Yeah, but you never mentioned...
And Hale gets up and push him to the ground, that's what I'm saying.
Push him to the ground, you struck him?
Push, punch, man. It's a physical altercation, alright? That's all you need to know, but I just thought it was a really weird line for Unser.
You do know my wife is of a brown persuasion.
Yeah, I mean this was I don't know. I thought it was pretty weird, and then Unser just punches him in the stomach, and then Darby gets dragged away like a big bag of shit.
Well, in
to go.
fairness, like Darby's fucking being racist, like, and Unser's wife's a person of colour, so that's the
No,
point
no,
he's making.
no. Yeah, he's perfectly within his means to say this. I just thought it was there was just something off about the delivery. I don't know. That's what I thought watching it. I always feel like watching it when I'm watching it. There is something off about it. No,
No, I thought it was fine, like, but I mean,
no, I'm not saying the context. I just thought the delivery was weird. But anyway, we've got Jackson Tara at the hospital. Jack's like, this is different. This isn't like any other kill I've done before. I mean, how many kills has Jack's done?
not many, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, you can clearly tell, like, but I mean, I'm going to only say the only reason that this one's bothering him is because Tara was there and it's personal. It's not like when he killed the Mayan.
Well, hold on here. The Mayan was in self-defense. This one was murder. There's a fucking difference.
I know about it. All right, maybe.
No, not a no. There's a massive difference here.
So do you think Jack's on our poll would have thought it not justified?
I think so, aye.
There you go.
Well, sure, when Clay wanted him to shoot the Mayan in episode 1, he didn't want to do it. He's like, it's done.
This is episode 9. A lot of stuff has happened here. Jack says to Tara, right, we're going to go patch up the IRA, man. We're going to patch up Cammy Hayes. And during this, Cammy Hayes is in and out of consciousness. Basically, he tells Chibs and Juice that they've got to take out Brennan Hefner. He's the guy. He's the commissioner. Of the
Juice is like, what do you mean? On dinner? For dinner?
What I think he means is dating a movie.
What do you mean take him out? Chibs is
the man, but Brennan Hefner, I mean, it's made it this Brennan Hefner guy's like single-handedly killed McKeevy when in reality this guy, you don't think he kills a buffet. Like, I mean, he's fucking shite.
He'd single-handedly kill a buffet. He'd wipe it on his own.
It just seems a bit weird that this guy, port commissioner's going against the IRA. Like, it's a bit of a fucking strong move for a fat man.
Yep.
Who waddles a bit, but is what it is. We've got Clay and Unser. They're continuing their conversation. Unser sparks up a joint. He's like, it's for my kids, which I thought was pretty good. Unser's the fucking man. Underrated G, you know, and then like he's talking about, you know, Alvarez tried to kill him. Clay's like, I can't really go unanswered for, and Unser's like, you're gonna flip a switch that puts this town into the history books. Then Clay's like, right, I'm going to defuse the situation, get Alvarez down here, it'll be all right. And then
Unser's like, do you want me to deliver him in a lamb suit?
I know, brilliant. And then as
Clay's like, nah, he won't get hurt. He'll be untouched. I just need to talk to him. And then, like, there's a bunch of fucking bikes riding past, and Alvarez is like, what the hell is this? Not Alvarez, Unser. It's like, what the hell is this? And Clay basically lets him know that he's got a couple of friends coming into town, and that he better set up that meet with Alvarez.
Clay then proceeds to meet with Darby, and then he delivers like two right hooks that absolutely send Darby to the shops. Darby then like calls out the fact that Clay's grip's like loosening up. And
how many hooks have you got left in that hand?
Silly question. I mean, the second one was the worst. No, he put all his weight behind it, and I mean, I'm surprised Darby's still alive.
I mean, I can understand Clay's hands being fucked from delivering these two punches, but he was literally like sitting back on this the chair bench thingy as if he was like, couldn't he breathe?
It wasn't a good
like, how the fuck did two punches just kill him so much? And then we're supposed to believe this is the guy that can go 50-50 in fights in later seasons with people half his age. It's like,
well, in fairness, these were probably two of the hardest punches you will see in the entire show.
Oh, come on. There's scenes where he's in prison fighting a certain somebody, man, and he's going 50-50. Like, yeah, here he delivered two punches, uncontested, like, and he was fucked.
Have you a problem?
No. I have a problem, mate.
I don't know, but maybe, you know, he was safe and he's like, fuck it, I'll just sell it for a wee bit, make Darby look strong. No?
Sell it? It looked like he was gassed.
He did, but, you know, Clay basically says with Darby, right, we're going to put an end to all this beef. Then he gets the talk with Alvarez, and Alvarez is like thinking, oh, fuck here, man.
I'm dead.
And
do what you gotta do.
He's definitely right. What do you think I'm going to make? Suck my dick? As Clay says, which would have been a really fucking weird scene here if that went down. But yeah, Clay and Alvarez, they meet alone. Clay says that they got to get a deal. I'll sell you guns, but we're keeping the 1-9ers in, which Alvarez ain't happy about. I mean, what does he really expect Clay to do? What, completely job at the 1-9ers? Completely start a new beef by bringing these guys in? Clay just wants to sell guns to every fucker.
Clay wants
on the
to
West
sell
Coast.
the guns, and he wants the money for the guns.
Yeah, and then Clay basically says, I thought it was a really good sit-down. Clay then says, but you tried the enemy, that won't go unpunished. And I mean, within like a split second, Alvarez is like, I've got a solution that'll satisfy everyone, I say. And
Clay also says all Sun debates with Mayans end in Sun's favour.
yeah, so your charter's harassing my Indian. That stops right now, brother. And any bullet out of my guns that hits a son or friend, it's
All
off the
out
goddamn
war.
table. Which is a fair thing to say, but I mean, an accident could happen. But back to the Alvarez point, which of course, he comes up with the plan of, I'll wipe out the guy who was responsible for both hits in my club, which is his son, right? And it's like, he just thought of that like that. He's like, fuck, I'm going to kill my son here.
Could Alvarez not have just said, look, a bunch of my guys died in the hit, is that not enough? What?
I know, could he not even have said something like, I'll pay you double for the guns or something, or something like that? I don't know. Like the, but then again, it would make Clay look a bit weak. But then again, like the fucking hated each other for years.
I
And
thought it made Alvarez look a bit weak, how quickly he just handed it over his son, like, but oh well.
yeah, but I don't know. People have always commented on our feed saying in that culture, you know, it's like he's fucking let him down numerous times, been very sloppy. Again, I don't know. It's blood. I thought blood is thicker than water.
How do we know he's let him down numerous times?
Because would he really do it after just this once?
Fuck off. There's no. If he'd let him down numerous times, would he have let him do it in the first place?
Alright, well, anyway,
Probably the
I know.
biggest
Well,
hit
I'm not saying he's let him doing like fucking 100 times.
Well, he did
like,
mess up both hits, like, so if you want to count them as multiple times, then that, by all means, he's
but
let
no,
him down twice.
you can say he messed up both hits, but
Hold on.
Alvarez got to take some accountability in these hits.
Can we not just say, Opie literally messes up a hit in the next episode? Ah, let's just fucking wipe him off.
Well, he doesn't really mess. Well, he messes up, like, but it still goes according to plan.
Not really, because they get shot the scene because Bobby has to come in and fucking.
And she would have seen it anyway.
I don't think so because he was behind and he wouldn't have had any reason to go that way if Opie had done the job. But,
Well, she'd have seen Opie then.
well, maybe that's true.
You know, maybe the only way out for Bobby was walking past those stairs. Who fucking knows? But anyway, Clay is released from jail. He calls a meeting at Chapel. We've got the summit. We've got all these charters here. I can't believe he's called all these charters in for essentially no reason. He was going to go to war and he went, fuck it.
Well, he'd already called them in before he knew that him and Alvarez could sort things out.
I know, it would be funny if he's like, false alarm, guys, you're going home. But Clay basically tells him what happened. He sat down with Alvarez, and you can clearly see that of everyone around the table, the two most pissed off members of this are clearly Piney and Tig. Would you say so? Is that because they're probably like the most OG in that regard?
I would say so. I mean, they've probably been in the club the longest. And, well, you know, I think Piney probably he's more like down to longevity. And when he first started the club with JT, they had a big, the big beef with the Mayans and Tig. I think Tig's more his loyalty to Clay and the fact that they tried to kill Clay and he's just not happy with them going into business.
Just a toy? No, absolutely. But this was a really good meet. Clay basically explains everything. Juice then brings up the fact, well, but the 1-9ers, they won't be happy. Clay says, well, fuck them. And Jax is like, well, the Niners never shown any loyalty to them, which is a very valid point.
That's true. Episode 1, when the guns get...
It's about business, old man. You know, and then Happy's sitting there licking his lips like, oh, could I be about to get a kill here? Clay says that the hit on him won't go unpunished and that they have a solution for that. And he's like, Happy, you win? Oh, yeah. So Happy's going to get a wee tattoo hanged on him here, because guess what? Isai Alvarez, you're biting the bullet, or should I say ice pick. But then the club has like a party here celebrating Clay's release. We've got SAMCRO sitting around a table basically discussing what they're going to do with Brennan Hefner. Opie then volunteers to pull the trigger himself. But this was weird because...
did Opie really... I don't understand when I seen this. Did Opie want to do this to cement the fact he's back in the club? Or was it to get like a bigger payout for actually being in the hit?
Probably a bit of both.
Because it sounded... He makes a comment to Jax and it sounds like Opie said, like, he was suggesting that he needs the money and that's why he wants to do this.
I can't get a hit without the club. So that line there, but... Yeah, I mean, I think it's a bit of both, like, but...
Well, hold on. Say Jax, Opie and Bobby go and do this. Do they get money for it?
Yeah, would they get more money? Well, I don't know.
Well, I mean, Opie does get an envelope for Clay. Does everyone get an envelope for killing
I think it's just like their monthly thing. It's not like, oh, here's like 10 grand for killing this kid.
Well, it sounded like Opie wanted to do it because he thought it would get him some cash. That's what it sounded like to me.
Well, of course, we heard that Cameron did say they would get a free month of guns and also the 200,000 that they gave.
Yeah, I'm not on about that. No, I'm on about.
Yeah, so I'm saying, would Opie get any of that money?
Well, but here's the thing: they pay an allowance to be in the club. So where does the payout come from?
Well, I don't know.
Sure, I remember
guns,
couldn't afford his fucking monthly dues because he was
Well, they sell guns, mate.
paying for the Thai boys.
Aye.
Aye.
Well, who knows? I'm not the fucking secretary, right? Ask Bobby. Take him up on this, not me.
Feels a bit weird, like that they pay in and then they get money paid out.
And that's funny, right? You've got Opie who's like, all right, I'm going to kill him. Jax is like, I'm not too sure. He goes up there and Clay's like, right, fuck it. Bobby's going with these because I don't trust these two dicks. And then you've got Donna, like, what happened, Opie? I thought you said you weren't going to be with the club. I mean, how can he agree to kill this guy and then like he's just getting jobbed completely out here by Donna?
That'd be like us, like wanting to have a career on YouTube and wanting to make content and then like just having a shitload of things going against us in life and not being able to do it. Do you know what I mean?
Oh. Not saying we're going to kill a fat guy, like, but you know, we fucking may as well. And then that's what we get. We get the hit. They're at the motel in Oakland. They're outside the hotel room. Basically, Bobby tells Jax, right, Clay wants Opie to get this kill done, right? So that's exactly what's going to happen. So Jax literally just sits beside the car. Bobby goes up the stairs. Opie goes up the stairs. Hefner comes out. Opie can't pull the trigger. It was just weird, wasn't it? Opie just
See, we've never seen Opie kill anyone. So I mean, never seen Opie even shoot at anyone.
We have.
At this stage.
Oh, at this stage, well, maybe not. Yeah, you're right.
We haven't seen shit for Opie really.
Yeah, and then Bobby just steps in and shoots Hat. But see the way they kill him. Like, it wasn't exactly like, oh fuck, it was a complete disaster. It's just we see the blinds open and the black girl sees him, which makes it even worse. Hefner's a nonce because this person's only 17.
Is she?
I don't remember it gets released. The witness is only a 17-year-old girl, Jax. But aye, man, silence pistols and the trio flee. But again, they don't use like masks.
Yeah, I found it weird that when they were coming up with this plan, they referred to her as the black girlfriend. Something about he goes to church with the fat wife, and then goes and meets with the young black girlfriend. But I mean, I don't think she's his girlfriend. Like, seems to me it's more like a whore or something.
I think that's what they mean. Like, I don't think they actually mean it's his girlfriend. I mean.
Well, she didn't seem that bothered. The fact that he was dead.
But also the fact that they knew she was kind of going to be there, they should have did a better plan here. I mean, it's a better plan than what the Mayans did, but is what it is. Alvarez then meets with his son. Sai basically tells him he's not disappointed about what happened, but he is a bit disappointed because he had to meet with Clay and you know.
No, what you done? You set it up for us. I say you put everything in motion. Should be proud of yourself, S.A.
He's like, let's go get a burrito, S.A. And he's like,
oh, burrito fried rice.
He's like, I love you, amigo. And then he hugs him. It's a sad scene, and then Happy just turns around, fucking ice pick right through the back of the skull.
It's fucking broad daylight in a park.
I know.
For fuck's sake. I mean, what?
I mean, see, Alvarez hasn't even hit the fucking deck yet, and Alvarez already handing Happy the envelope.
I know. I see watching this, man. That's not flaw, man. See, whenever you're see if you have to rate like who's your favourite character. I mean, this is always going to be a big negative in my opinion on Alvarez. Like, I think the guy is pretty. I respect Alvarez. I like Alvarez. One of my favourites in the entire franchise, Sons and Mayans. But I don't know. This is there's a red flag here. I just didn't like this. Like you said, I mean, his son's not even hit the ground yet, and he's handing Happy a big envelope of fucking cash.
See if we're being realistic. Even if he gave up a member, it would still be like, what the fuck are you doing? This is fucking son.
I just couldn't imagine Son's doing this.
You know? Like, I mean, could you imagine Piney was like VP, right? Which he was in like the 90s, right? Whoa. And Opie did a hit, and he went, right, Clay, if we're going to give up Opie here. I think Clay would be like, what the fuck are you doing? Even though Clay, I mean, he's got no love for him. But anyway, we get the ending montage. Fortunate son on the wee banjo. Happy's getting another tattoo. We've got Jax visiting the grave that Conan's at. He's burning the body. He's throwing the manuscript in, and then he looks at it and he goes, you know what?
I need that manuscript. And he pulls it out, but I mean, it was in there for like 5 seconds, sure. And I know it's a big, thick book, but paper doesn't take that long to burn. Like, I don't think there'll be much left of this.
No, absolutely. But that is how the episode ends, and I feel at this point...
I thought it was weird. He actually dug a grave for Cohen, and he's standing, and he throws the manuscript in, but he somehow manages to pick it out while still standing on 2 feet. He bends down a little, like, but realistically, he should have had to jump in here, like, at this. It
wasn't a deep grave, though.
Shallow grave.
It was a shallow grave.
Will Agent Cohen ever be found?
What? Tell you what, like, the Sun's buried a lot of bodies, but I think it's safe to say before we give our episode rating, the show is I think it's hitting.
I wonder if this one was in or out of Charming.
Maybe it was outside of Charming, but I feel like at this point the show's hitting its stride. You know, you've got continuation. I feel like the first 6 episodes.
Yeah, that's what I kind of dislike about the first 6 episodes, where I feel like it's a bit like Supernatural, where the episodes are kind of like standalone, but now you feel like whatever happens at the end of the episode, you're going to pick up from there in the next episode. And
which is funny, because in episode 10 there's a 2-week time skip, but anyway, fuck it. I feel like you can't need a 2-week time skip after this one, because a lot of shit went down. You need this whole piece between the minds and Suns to, you know, end. But anyway, guys, I'm going to give this episode an 8.
An 8?
Aye.
Is it rating this time already? Is it no?
It's ratings time.
I'll get a 9.
So that's an 8.5 out of 10. It's time for possibly the gayest quote of the episode we'll get in this entire show, but it's just saying, no, well, technically yes, but my finger's not jammed up your ass, it's kind of jammed in your ass. And that's exactly what I like to hear, isn't it?
Yes.
Brilliant line. I think this is a very underrated sequence of scenes when Chibs and Juice are patching him up.
Well, wouldn't it be too good, like, if you woke up and someone's finger was plugged up your arse, like? So, but I guess it had to be. Kind of saved his life, so.
Yeah, I know, but he wakes up and he must be thinking, what's this Puerto Rican guy's fingers down in my ass?
Could have been worse. Could have had something else up his fucking. If it was Tig, who knows what Tig would have stuck up there?
I know. Who knows, brother? But man, this was a brilliant line. It's not up your ass. It's jammed in your ass. Well, will Juice get any more quotes? Has he had any quotes so far? I don't think he has.
No.
I think towards the end he might get a few, of his tenure, but we'll see. But in terms of MVP of the episode, Marcus Alvarez, looking very weird.
Yeah, he's looking very slim. Looks like he needs a burrito, man. I wonder if he got Essie's burrito when Happy fucking stuck that pitchfork in him.
Nah, he fucking just took the money and did a runner. But you killed my son, Essie. I don't want the burrito. Would you like beans on the burrito? No. But anyway, MVP, I feel like Alvarez... It was a very good Alvarez episode.
What are we getting him MVP for when I think about it? For fucking jobbing at his son?
No, but I feel like... I know, it's questionable as it was. I feel like he was really good in this episode, no?
I really enjoyed the sit-down with Clay.
Yeah.
Probably one of my favourite scenes so far in the series.
And I like the fact the Mayans, like, they've actually went back to this. Like, I seen in season 1 of Sons, they've touched on the fact that he killed his son. Well, got his son killed, essentially. Gave him up. All that good stuff. But Alvarez, MVP... Will he win any more MVPs and Sons? I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't.
No, he's not a character that's featured heavily enough in my opinion.
Even when he's in it, he's not like the main attraction. This is probably one of the more episodes where he's
Alvarez-centered episodes.
But anyway, guys, that will do it for this episode. Check out Teller Tuesdays Amara with Bear Half. Until then, peace.